Our next speaker, David NOTTAGE. Get up. Get up. David NOTTAGE.
The wind was blowing through my hair. The adrenaline was pulsating through my young body. The ecstasy, the excitement, the rush of speed filled my senses. I was 6 years old, on a bicycle for the first time in my life, and I felt like the majestic bald eagle in full flight. Of course, Mother was behind me, pushing the bike, screaming at me, "Turn, turn!" I sat defiant, screaming back, "Wall, wall!" Mr. Contest Chairman, fellow Toastmasters and guests. As a 6-year-old boy, I stood about 3 foot 5 inches tall and weighed, approximately 100 pounds. And when I was sat on that push bike, I didn't so much resemble the majestic bald eagle in full flight as I did a rather plump turkey about 1 week before Thanksgiving. And that windswept look to which I referred, well, that was directly proportional to just how fast Mother could push the bike. And that adrenaline pulsating through my body turned out to be breakfast. But my mother was determined to teach me how to ride a bicycle, even if it killed me. The plan was quite simple. She'd sit me on the bike, and then she'd push me for about 10 feet. And then shove. I would travel forward for about 5 more feet under the power of momentum. Momentum was my friend. And then gravity would set in, and the bike would start to wobble, 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 crash. And I'd sit down there and rub my shins and my knees, and tears would threaten to fall. And then I would hear those endearing, comforting words of motivation and inspiration from Mum. "Get up!" So I'd get up, and we'd do this again and again and again. And this went on for many months before Mother had another bright idea. Oh, this one was a gem. Why don't I put 1 foot on the pedal, kick up some momentum, and then swing that leg onto the seat? It looked good on paper. Kick, 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 and swing. That fat little leg was never going to make it. Wobble, wobble, bang. Ah, get up. Ah. And we'd do it again and again and again. And this went on for many months until Mother had a brainstorm. Let's use a girl's bicycle. That way there's no nasty bar. That way you can slide under the seat. Not. Kick, 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 and slip and slide. And whoa! Yes, I'm on the bike. Hey, Mum, look, I'm on the bike. Ha ha. Oops. Wobble, wobble, bang. Get up. Oh. And that went on for many months until finally I was riding a bike. I was successful. I was 8 years old. To celebrate, we both took the training wheels off. Don't get excited, we only took them off the front wheel. But that was my childhood success. As an adult, I wanted bigger successes, greater ambition. I wanted to be rich. So I wanted to make my own company, start my own business. So I pulled my money together. And I sat down and I came up with plans. Plans for marketing, plans for sales, and budgets, I had a budget for income and a budget for expenses, and I started my business as a consultant. And I'd phone up people, and I'd knock on doors, and I'd send out faxes and post letters. But not too many people replied. So I put ads in the newspaper and ads in different articles, and still not many people replied. And this went on for many, many months. And soon I was broke. And I thought, well, enough of this, I'll pack it in. I've had enough of this losing time and losing money. So I phoned up Mother on a Sunday night and said, Mum, this small business, it's for the birds. I've had it, I'm broke, I'm quitting. And all she said was, get up. And I said, Mum, this is not some childhood lesson on how to ride a bicycle. This is an adult problem. She said it again, get up. And I felt myself go red with anger, and I was rubbing my shins and my knees, and I said, Mum, this is a financial disaster. And she said it again, get up. And she was right. She made me realize that no worthwhile success had ever come my way without me first falling down and then getting up. It's been that way throughout all of my life, and it doesn't just work for me. What of the 48-year-old black South African man who was imprisoned for 26 years and then on his release became his country's greatest president? Nelson Mandela fell down too many times, but he constantly got up. And if you think age is the key to this secret, then what of 17-year-old Kerry Strug, a 17-year-old United States Olympian who won gold for her country and herself because she did her second vault on a badly sprained left ankle. She had every right to stay down, but she got up. Mary Pickford said it best when she said, this thing that we call failure, it's not the falling down, it's the staying down. Ladies and gentlemen, how easy is it for us, you and I, to remember this simple secret for success? It should be as easy as falling off a bike.